Hello and welcome, everyone. I'm Diane. I'm an Akashic Records reader and an emotional energy healer, and you're watching Soul Cloud. Hi, everyone. I want to say hi to the people who are here very early. Hi, Kim. Hi, Jay Roberts. Hi, Brina. Hi, Red Dragon Kim. Oh, wait, I've already said hi to you, but it's better to say hi twice than not at all, right? Hi, Barbara. Hi, Suzanne. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here and being here very early. So, the keyword for today, the magic word for today is hashtag breathe. Hi, Tam Sea Salts. So, everyone, hi. And to the people who are watching the replay, hello. If it's your first time here, Soul Cloud is a show where we talk about spiritual concepts in the first half, and afterwards, we do Akashic Records readings or energy clearings. So, if you are interested in having a mini Akashic Records readings or mini energy clearings, the hashtag for today is hashtag breath. Here, there we go. Hashtag breathe, rather, not breath. Hi, Dr. Pam. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Amanda Carroll. Hi, Annie Bear. Hi, Emily. So, we are starting a new series today about breath work. But for today, it's just an introduction on breath. And I would like you to invite you to notice your breath just for a moment because it's one of the things that we usually take for granted or don't notice at all. So, have you ever really stopped to notice your breath? I know that we do this often before we do the Akashic Records prayer or the prayer of protection. We usually ask people to take three deep breaths or a deep centering breath. And why is that? And that's because it has a superpower. I know the title sounds a bit clickbaity, but it's real. It's true. Our breath has a superpower. So that thing that we do about 20,000 times a day, it really has superpowers. So it's quietly moving our energy and calming our nervous system and connecting our body to our soul. And we don't even realize it. Just how mind how mind blowing is that? So today we are going to explore how our breath is not just air; it's a life force. And you know the best part of it, we don't have to be like a meditation master. I've been doing this since I started meditating, so I was a beginner, and I still do it. And you don't really need to have a particular spiritual feel to it or an attachment, a spiritual attachment to it. You can just breathe. I started doing breathwork meditations because I felt anxious a lot of the time, and it really helped me. So we don't have to be like inclined spiritually to do this. Your breath is already amazing, and we are just going to notice it. So across cultures, across countries, we call this life-giving energy different names. So one is breath. Other cultures call it the prana, the ki, the pneuma, the ruach. But no matter the word, the idea is the same. So our breath isn't just a physical action; it carries a spark of life itself. And you can think of it as like a tiny superhero living inside of you. It's been working behind the scenes, supporting you and keeping you alive and keeping your energy moving all at, all every day. Um, and without us noticing it, and without even an applause. And here's the thing: we don't have to do anything fancy to tap into it. It's free. We don't have to pay for anything for our breath. We just need to notice it, invite it, and maybe play with it a little. Hi to the people who just came in. Hi, Sutofi. Hi, Sunny. Hi, Angela. Hi, Lisa Davis. Hi, Shine Truth. Hi, Mary Black. So let's get a little bit scientific. In the scientific sense, um, wait, I hope I don't drive you away when I said science. But our breath is controlled by our autonomic nervous system. So what does autonomic means? It's like involuntary. We do it even without us noticing. It's a part of our autonomic nervous system and part of the body that runs in the background. It's like an invisible manager, making sure that our heart beats, our digestion works, and our body stays alive. But there's another cool part to this. Unlike most of our autonomic system, like our digestive system, which works without even us knowing, the breath is the only thing that we can control on purpose. How awesome is that? That means that we have a direct dial to our inner world. So when we slow our breathing down a little, even just a little, a tiny bit, we activate our parasympathetic nervous system. It's another fancy word. Parasympathetic is a way of saying rest, restore, and relax. So our muscles soften. We can notice our shoulders dropping and our just feeling relaxed. So our mind stops racing, and just like that, our energy field gets more spacious. In other words, science agrees with spirituality. It's one of those rare cases that science actually is catching up with spirituality. Our breath is basically a superpower. And speaking of energy, so let's talk about that. Breath isn't just about oxygen, it moves life force, subtle energy, chi, whatever you want to call it. But when we inhale the fresh of light, we can imagine it as like inhaling and a fresh light, fresh bright light flows into our body. We exhale and the tension, the stress and the heaviness, we release it and they float away. And our energy opens up, our presence expands, and our life force wakes up. Oh, this is a good point by Kim. The breath is the first thing a baby takes. And that makes parents happy. Yeah. Like we even tap the butts of kids, the butts of babies to make sure that they are breathing. So it really is magical. So let's do like a quick practice. It's a micro practice. We can try this and play with our breath a little. So we can inhale gently through our nose for 4 counts and exhale softly for 6 counts. 4, 5, 6. Longer than the inhale. And on the inhale, imagine fresh up feeling um, light energy. So when we inhale together for 4 counts, let's imagine that energy is flowing into our body. White light is flowing into our body. So let's do this again. Inhale for 4 counts. Inhale the fresh energy. And exhale for 6 counts. And we do it again. 6 counts. Exhale. Another round. Exhale. Awesome. See, just a few breaths, and we've already connected with our life force. I don't know if you felt that, but I felt like the tension has like lightened up a bit. Oh, Shine Truth says, I breathe in I and exhale am. Oh, that's a nice mantra. There are a lot of different mantras that we can use whenever we inhale and exhale. Another one is so hum. So hum. Hi, Pogo Pogo. Hi, Kaylee. Hi, Annie Hamlet. So, okay. We have explored how our breath is alive, intelligent, and yes, super powered. Wink, wink. Science and spirituality agree with this, and our breath can calm our nervous system down. They can move our energy and bring us into presence. So the next time, it's going to be a three-part series. So next time we are going to continue about breathwork again, but next time we will explore what our breath is trying to tell us when life gets stressful, especially. So stay tuned for episode 2. Um, your breath called, and it helps. It wants to help you chill. That's the title of the next episode. So I hope you look forward to that. So we are going to the next part of our program, which is mini readings and mini clearing. So if you are interested in that, type in hashtag breath. The keyword is it's right here. Ta-da! I should have covered this up. But the hashtag is breath, so you still have time to type it in. I'm going to read the prayer of protection and open the records now. So, again, just like what we did in the practice, let's take 3 deep breaths. Only the highest frequency of love and light can remain in the sacred space and all objects in the sacred space. For the highest good of this group, consisting of myself, those who are watching right now, those who will join us later, and those who will watch the replay. All of their energies must leave now. All other energies must leave now. All other energies must leave now. Now I call in the highest level of the divine that knows that love is the power and the truth from which we read. Our highest level gods and angels to help us with this reading. Archangel Michael and Archangel Metatron, please hold this sacred space, and so it is. And so we do acknowledge the forces of light, asking for guidance, direction, and courage to know that truth, as it is revealed for our highest good, the highest good of all, the most benevolent outcome. Akashic Records Master, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please let us know this group in the light of the Akashic Records and enable us to share the wisdom and compassion that the Masters, teachers, and loved ones have for us. The records are now open. Hi, Delphi Ross. Again, hi Cindy Shay. So again, the keyword for today is hashtag breathe. We are going to draw for 3 people first in this round. There we go. Please say hi and in your question. The first person we are going to read for today. Mary Black. Congratulations, and please type in your question. Next person we are reading for Cheryl Manalo. Congratulations, and please type in your question. Oh, this is a duplicate, so we're going to draw for another one. Hi, Stephanie. Sonia. Congratulations, Sonia, and please type in your question. Ta-da! Shine Truth has a funny comment. How funny as science spirituality don't agree on much, right? But there are actually some overlaps, and breathwork and breathing is one of those overlaps. That's why it's one of the things that I find really right amazing. Okay, we are waiting for um, questions from Mary Black, Cheryl Manalo, and Sonia Claiborne, or energy clearing requests. Okay, I have your question, Mary. Hi, Linda. Our friend Linda de Gonzalez is here. Hi, hi, hi. I hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. So we are still waiting for. Okay. Sonia is here. She's just typing in her question. So we're still waiting for Sonia. Oh, sorry, Cheryl. Okay. I have your question, Sonia. So we're just waiting for Cheryl. So while we are waiting for Cheryl, we are going to start reading for Mary. Mary is asking, what is the most important right now? So since this is the Akashic Records This is an Akashic Records reading show or energy clearings. I'm going to ask a message from the Akashic Records masters for like a lifetime that would be most or more that would be helpful for you rather in this moment. Okay, sorry. I just saw Cheryl post her question. Ta-da! And it started. Thank you, Cheryl. And thank you for your help, Stephanie. Okay, Mary. Akashic Records Masters. What would be a most beneficial? What would be most beneficial for Mary to know a past lifetime, where she learned a lesson that would be most beneficial for her right in this moment, please. I'm seeing like it looks kind of either Italian or Spanish. This is somewhere in Europe, but it looks like it's warm. I'm seeing a villa. Okay, is this in Italy? Okay, this is in an Italian countryside. You had a lifetime in Italy. Okay, show me the time period, please. Okay, show me, please. This is around 1800s, and it looks pretty recent. You owned a vineyard. You owned a vineyard in Italy, Mary, in one of your past lives. And you were male in this lifetime. You're very tall, very muscular. And you also worked that vineyard, even though you owned it. You didn't leave it just to the workers, you also worked in it, is what they're showing me. How is this lifetime going to affect? How is this going to help Mary in this lifetime, please, Masters? I'm being shown that you're carrying boxes, and what the Akashic Records Masters want to remind you of is they're telling me hard work pays off. There might be something that you're working hard or like working for in this lifetime, and the Akashic Records Masters are reminding you that your hard work pays off. And it's not just hard work itself, because sometimes we try to manifest things and work hard for things, and it creates an energy of lack. But for you, you have found that right balance between working hard and manifesting for your goals. So they are reminding you um, that hard work pays off. That is their message for you right now, Mary. Mary says, "Yay, a vineyard!" I know, right? It looks very picturesque in the image that I'm showing in my mind. I wish I could just flash it on screen. It would be easier, but um, like the skies are blue. It looks like very warm in this country. It looks very cozy, like a really picturesque vacation spot somewhere in Italy. But I hope that helps, Mary. And thank you so much for trusting me to do this reading for you. Okay, the next person we are reading for is Sonia. Sonia is asking, what do my angels want me to know now? Okay, angels, you want me to draw a card for her? Okay, this one? No? No? Okay. So they want me to draw from the Work Your Light Oracle deck. Ooh. I mean, I would read cards that fly out, but when it's like half the deck, no. We can't read like 20 cards. Okay, what's the message from Sonia's Angels, please? Sonia's Angels. Okay. Hi, Hypnicity. Hi, Mary Thornberry. Okay, what's the message for Sonia from her angels, please? This one. Okay. This message for Sonia from her angels, please. This, this one. Okay. Okay, the card that I got for you. Let's see if this is going to show. Ping. Oops. There we go. The card that I got for you is Keepers of the Earth. And it says, "You are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you." So, this is a reminder that your angels and your ancestors are with you. And it says, "Keepers of the Earth." They're encouraging you to connect with Earth as well, Sonia. The feeling that I'm getting for this is that you might feel overwhelmed at times. Because right now, like my chest is kind of tightening. And for me, it's a sign of overwhelm. So whenever you feel overwhelmed, your angels are inviting you to connect with Earth and to ground on Earth. So I hope that helps, Sonia. And thank you so much for trusting me to do this reading for you. And again, these readings are public. So if this is something that resonates for you, even though you're not Sonia, even though you're watching the replay, even though you watch this like a year from now, if it resonates for you, then this message is also for you to connect with Earth and be a keeper of Earth. So last for this round is Cheryl, who is asking, "I feel like an old soul. An old soul. How many SGs and angels do I have in their functions?" Oh, I usually don't get the numbers of spirit guides and angels because it's ever changing. Sometimes we might have 50, sometimes we might have 60 at a certain point in our life, but they don't always all come forward. Um, but I'm going to check like how many are around you right now and working with you. Is that okay, spirit guides, for me to check like how many are around her? Okay, they're agreeing. I'm seeing five around you right now. Like they're not telling me their purposes, but some of them are there to protect you, to know like their functions. You can look at or rewatch the replay for one of the episodes of Soul Cloud, and it's the one called, I think it's Spirit Guides is the title, where we really talked about the functions. And we don't have like spirit guides. We have one who is with us for like our entire duration of our life. It's our main guide, although there might be more than one who is with us for the entire life, for our entire life, rather. Um, but yeah, most of our spirit guides they change, and it changes. They change depending on the lesson that we are learning for a certain period. So you might have, let's say, 40 today or 10, and the people are the spirit guides who are closely working with you right now might just be five, but next week that might increase if you are working on a different soul lesson or you are doing something and they can help you. So I hope that helps, Cheryl. I'm going to ask for a message from them as well. Is that okay? Do you want me to draw a card? Okay, want me to channel one of you? Okay, an elemental fairy. Okay, that's your name. Okay. I'm connecting with one right now who is a fae. I'm not seeing wings, but I'm seeing like a flower crown. She's wearing a flower crown. She looks very youthful. But I don't know how old she is. She probably doesn't have an age. But she's telling me that her name is Belinda. And she's saying she can call me Belle. Okay, Belle, what is your message for Cheryl? For you, it's very similar to what Sonia got. They're telling you or suggesting that you connect with Earth, Earth itself. And I was asking, okay, is it the Earth, the ground itself, or it can be like water, air? And she's like, no, the Earth itself. And what I'm seeing is like your feet. They're encouraging you to put your feet down on Earth, on bare Earth. Um, Okay. She's telling me that it's going to help you release your stagnant energy. If you feel very heavy right now, or in the future, if you feel heavy, you can release your stagnant energy to Earth. That's the message that they have for you, Cheryl. So I hope that helps. And thank you so much for trusting me to do this reading for you. Hi to the people who came in. Hi, Donna Marie. Um, Hi, Edward Kenneth. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. So we are going to draw for another set of people who are we are going to read for. And I say we when I mean me and my guides. Okay. Hi, Mona. So, time to answer hashtag great. We are reading for. Hi, ADB21 Ingrid. Please type in your question. Lisa Davis, congratulations, and please type in your question. Barbara Heart Love. Barbara, please type in your question. I love your new handle. Thank you so much, Hip. Hip is saying, uh, please, where's that? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Yes, please. I heard that if you like this video, you're going to get clear skin. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if it works for you. I kid everyone. I'm kidding. I got your question, Lisa, and I have your question, Barbara. So we are waiting for Ingrid. Oh, Ingrid is here. She said, "Yay!" So we're just waiting for her question. In the meantime, I'm going to start with Lisa's. Okay, I got your question, Ingrid. Okay. She is asking, can I please hear about a past lifetime that is most beneficial for me now? Okay. Show me a lifetime of Ingrid's that would be most beneficial for her to know and remember in this month. I'm seeing water. Okay, can you show me the area, the place where this was? Is this in Africa? Mauritius. Okay. I'm being told this you had a lifetime in Mauritius. You were a Mauritian during this lifetime. You were a female and you lived near the coast, is what they're telling me and what they're showing me. And you used to spend a lot of time in the coast. Okay, how is this beneficial for her? Metatron, Masters. They're telling me that you have been much connected with the sea, but they're also showing me that there's wind blowing through your hair. And it also relaxes you so you can connect with earth. in two ways, or you can ground in two ways. One is through really submerging yourself in water, or letting your energy flow with water, much like grounding, except your feet was in the water. Or the second one is through breath work, which is what we actually did a while ago when we were breathing. Just breathe in the light, is what they're telling me. Okay, what other messages? Do you have other messages from this past lifetime or soul lessons for Ingrid that would help her, please? Okay, tell me, please. What's your last thing? I'm seeing you had a family. Like, you had one husband and one child. Um, and they're telling me that the soul lesson that you had in this lifetime was patience. And I'm verifying, like, why patience? During this lifetime, compared to the one that you have right now, like, I'm getting the sense that right now it's more busy. Everything is just going, going, going. And sometimes you don't feel like you can rest. There's just something that you want or need to do. And they put the quotation marks on need. Like, you always felt that things are very urgent, but they're telling you that you had a life where things moved very slowly. You had days when you would just look into the sea and breathe in fresh air, and you were perfectly happy doing just that. And so this is a reminder for you that you don't have to be busy all the time, or doing things to really feel at ease. So they want to remind you of that, and that is the most beneficial thing for you that they want to know in this moment. So I hope that helps, Ingrid, and thank you so much for trusting me to do this reading for you. Linda is calling out the lurkers. Like and subscribe, all you lurkers. Yes, please. If you do, you're going to help the channel to really grow. So, yeah, thank you, Linda. Thank you, lurkers, in advance. Okay, Ingrid says, "Oh my goodness, that makes so much sense." Of course, the masters hit the nail on the head. Thank you, Diane. Oh, thank you, masters, and thank you, Metatron, and thank you for letting me read for you, Ingrid. There we go. Oh, hi, Al. Hello. Have a good day. And Donna Marie says, "OMG, Diane, J lol, I am glowing, clear skin and all. See, it works. Hit the like button to get clear skin." Oh, I love you guys so much. Okay, next up we have Lisa. Oh, sorry. I think I unstarred something by accident. Okay, I'm just looking for Lisa Davis's question. I accidentally unstarred it. Oh, just when I thought okay, there we go. Just when I thought I haven't been battling with technology as much. Okay, Lisa is asking for a clearing or unblocking. Okay, I'm going to ask your spirit guides what would be most beneficial for you. What kind of clearing would be most beneficial for you in this moment? Okay, Lisa, spirit guides, what would be most beneficial for us to clear for Lisa today, please? Is it ancestral trauma? Okay. I'm getting ancestral trauma for you, Lisa. So for this, I'm going to check the records. What? Ancestral trauma. And also check for the emotion, the trapped emotion that you have inherited from your ancestors. Emotion? What inherited trapped emotion can we clear from Lisa today, please, Esther? Is it feeling taken for granted or is it panic, conflict? Okay, the trapped emotion that you have inherited from ancestors is conflict. Okay, where is this located? Throat. Oh, sorry. Located in the throat. I'm seeing this is located in the throat chakra, right here. Ta-da! There we go. Okay, Masters, can you please show me what the origin where this got trapped, please? Somewhere in the Middle East. Is this in the Middle East that you're showing me? Or in Europe? Europe, okay. Exactly in Wales. Okay. I'm getting you had ancestors in Wales. I don't know if you can verify that, Lisa, but the location that they're telling me is this was in Wales, and I'm seeing a family and a little boy about 7 years old, and his parents were fighting all the time. Like the woman and the man, what are they fighting about? Okay, they're living a hard life and they can hardly get by. Um, like food is one of the things that are being fought about. Like the woman or the wife is being angry or getting angry with the husband because he couldn't provide for the family, and these were tough times. So that's where the conflict is coming from. But this actually comes from the little boy, not from the husband and wife couple, because the little boy he loved both parents equally, and so he didn't know like what to say. He wanted to make things better for both of them because again he loves both his parents and he understands where each is coming from, but again he can't vocalize, he can't talk, and he doesn't know how what to say to make things better. That's why it got trapped in his throat chakra, and this is something that he has passed on. And I'm asking the Akashic Records masters, how did it got passed on? Like how is it manifesting for the descendants? And they're telling me that whenever there is conflict, like you might not be good with conflict resolution, you might just keep things inside because you don't know what to say. um, Lisa is saying yes, and this has been passed down for generations. Yes. um, I'm trying to get the time frame for when this was, and I'm seeing 1600s. So this has been going on for a while. And if this is something that you want to be clear, type in yes. If not, type in no. That's also okay. Hi, Edward, and hi, Bora Bora Janet. Hi, Diana. Diana Bowles is here. So while we're waiting for Lisa's response, subscribe to this channel. I will be back again on November 28th with Diana Bowles, who is with us in the chat. We are going to be doing Galactic Akashic Records readings. Okay, Lisa says yes, please. Gotcha. Thor's hammer. So I will be using Thor's hammer or Mjolnir. Again, this doesn't do the clearing. It just acts as an indicator for when the clearing starts and when it ends. So we can clear it without Mjolnir, but yeah. Um, here was the clearing of this conflict trapped emotion from Lisa's physical body, her energy body, in all timelines, in all lifetimes, in the past, present, and future, and from her ancestral lineage. For their highest good, the highest good of all, and the most benevolent outcome. Akashic Records Masters, Archangel Chamuel, we ask that this trapped emotion be cleared. Bing. And it's done. Um, Whenever we're doing ancestral clearings, this does not only affect you, Lisa, this will affect your family lineage. It doesn't have to be like your ancestors themselves, but it can also be, or it also clears the inherited emotions from your descendants and from your cousins who were also affected from this. Bonzo, sorry, Bonzo is saying the audience son approves. That's the goal. Hi, Dr. Pam. Oh, sorry. I just did a small burp. So, Lisa, and to everyone who will choose to have a clearing, if you burp, if you get teary eyed, um, or if you pass gas, and I don't know if Linda is still here, but for her sake, if you fart, she loves that word. If you fart, that's okay. That's a regular or a normal response to having energy cleared. Please don't forget to drink a cup of water after the clearing. Okay, next for this round is Barbara. Barbara Hartlove. Clearing, please, especially breathing. Woo! Okay. What trapped emotion can we clear? Or, sorry, what kind of clearing would be most beneficial for Barbara Hartlove? Emotions? Is it from this lifetime? Okay. I'm getting. So it wasn't an accident that I actually said trapped emotions because your spirit guides would like me to clear a trapped emotion, but this is coming from this lifetime. So I'm not going to go too much into the records for this. Okay, what trapped emotion is here that we can clear, please? Spirit guides. Is it feeling worth it? Worthless. Okay, show me. Okay. The trapped emotion that I'm getting is feeling unsupported, Barbara. There's something or like a project or something that you are doing that you feel like you might have difficulties doing alone. Unfortunately, you don't feel like there's anyone supporting you. It might be a dream, a task, an activity that you need help with, but you don't feel like you are supported. That's the feeling that is in need of clearing, is what I'm being told. Okay, show me where this is. Is this root chakra? This is in your root chakra, Barbara, because I saw red. They're telling me this has something to do with security and maybe day to day life. When did this happen, please? When did the origin happen? 8 years ago. Or when she was eight? No, 8 years ago. I'm being shown the number eight. So this happened about 8 years ago, Barbara. I don't know if that makes sense to you. And again, this is in your root chakra and you feel unsupported. This is something that we can clear now, Masters. Archangel Raphael. Okay, I'm getting a yes. So if this is something that you want to be cleared, Barbara, type in yes. If not, please type in no. That's also okay. Hi, Leah. Hi, Crystal. Hi, Gary. For Grace, we are doing this randomly and we are going to select another round of readings after this one. So please type in hashtag breath. Okay, Barbara is saying yes, please. Okay. I request the clearing of this trapped emotion of feeling unsupported from Barbara's physical body, her energy body, in all timelines, in all lifetimes, in the past, present, and future. For Barbara's highest good, the highest good of all, the most benevolent outcome. Archangel Raphael, we ask that this trapped emotion be cleared. And it's done. I hope that helps, Barbara, and thank you so much for trusting me to do this clearing for you. Oh, thank you for that explanation, Edward. Yes, questions are entered if you're chosen and when you're chosen. And yes, please type in hashtag breath to enter the giveaway. No, I should move this one. Avert your gaze. Avert your gaze. I don't know. Does that move on real time? There, so it's more visible. Ta-da! So we are going to start drawing for another. Here is it. Oh, you're very welcome, Barbara. I'm going to draw four more people. Emily Lawrence Bradley, congratulations, and please type in your question or clearing your request. Next. And again, if you are drawn twice, my apologies, I will only be reading for you once. It's just that this giveaway tool doesn't screen for previous winners. So, Tam Sea Salts, congratulations, and please type in your question. Okay, Emily is here. Iron Fire Horse, congratulations, Irene. Last but not the least for this round, we have Tiffany Tisdale. Tiffany, please type in your question or clearing request. Again, that's Emily Lawrence Bradley, Tam Sea Salts, Iron Fire Horse, and Tiffany Tisdale. There we go. Okay, Iron Fire Horses. Tam Sea Salts, is this your question? Um, like stay or go home? 1, 2, 3. So we are just waiting for Irene's question. Tam, we won't be able to answer stay or go home. If this is your question to the Akashic Records, because the Akashic Records doesn't make decisions for you. Um, this is something that you have for your own free will. And to demonstrate that, I'm going to use Mjolnir. Okay, Akashic Records Masters, please show me your yes. So whenever there is a yes from the Akashic Records Masters, this spins clockwise. Okay. Akashic Records Masters, could you please show me your no? Thank you so much, Leah, for being here. Okay, when it's a no, it spins counterclockwise. And when I ask Akashic Records Masters, should Tam stay or go home? It just does this. It swings back and forth, which means that it's up to you. Um, they don't answer this because you have your own free will and they respect your own free will. This is something that you have to like answer on your own. So if you have another question or clearing request, yeah, I'd be happy to answer that. But yeah, they don't answer things like this that are affecting your free will. Tam says, okay, thanks. No worries. Okay, next we go to Emily Lawrence Bradley's question. May I please have a healing clearing, specifically whatever is related to the chest pains I've been having? Okay, thank you. Where is this? Okay, again, a reminder this is for entertainment purposes only. Please always consult with your medical professionals in matters concerning your health. Where is this? Okay. Rachel Raphael. Is it related with the heart? Okay. So I'm getting for you it's ancestral trauma clearing that would be most beneficial and helpful for you, according to your spirit guides, Emily. So I'm going to check the records for this and the emotion that we can clear. They're telling me this is in your heart chakra. Okay. What type of emotion is there? Please, that she inherited. Is there something blaming? Okay. The trapped emotion that you inherited from your ancestors that is lodged in your heart chakra is dread. That's what I'm getting. Okay. Where's the origin? Masters, please. World War II. Was this during World War II that you're showing me? Or was this during World War One? No. Was this War on Earth? Huh. Okay. This is ancestral. Where is this place? It's odd, Emily. I'm getting like flashes of war, but it doesn't seem to be here on Earth. Whoa. This is something that is like millions of years ago. You have genetic ties to Beta Centauri or Hadar. And the image that I'm getting is that your ancestor was a child during this time, and this was the time when they got attacked by draconians. For those who don't know, there are planets, or there is a planet in Beta Centauri that got destroyed and it blew up because of being attacked by draconians. And you had an ancestor, like a genetic ancestor that came from Beta Centauri. Okay, where did they go? They escaped to Sirius. Okay, they were able to escape to Sirius, and that's where this Hadarian lineage continued. And then after Sirius, some of your ancestors in Sirius came to Earth and seeded the Earth with their DNA, and you carry that DNA. So this is something that has to do with conflict. And again, the trapped emotion is dread. So if this is something that you want to be cleared, type in yes. If not, type in no. And Emily Lawrence Bradley is asking, am I an alien? We kind of all are. All of us have genetic DNA from aliens. Um, we are a genetic mix of the people who seeded us, or the aliens who seeded us, and the locals of Earth. Although there are hybrids who have like a higher concentration of that genetic DNA. I'm not getting that you're a hybrid wherein genetic DNA of other star races was added to you recently, but you have this connection with them like through their seeding of Earth. If this is something that you're interested about, we did a discussion of this during our galactic galactic show with Ali, Diana, and Paul White Dragon. It's currently in my videos. It's called Hybrids 3i Atlas. But yeah, it's hybrids. You can check that out. Check the discussion out about hybrids. So yeah, you're not necessarily an alien. Don't worry. But you do contain we all have a DNA or genetic component from aliens. In your case, this was from Hadar. You have ties from both Hadar or Beta Centauri and Sirius. Okay, please clear it. I got you. Whew. I request the clearing of this trapped emotion of dread from Emily's physical body, her energy body, in all timelines and all lifetimes, in the past, present, and future, and from her ancestral lineage, for their highest good, the highest good of all, the most benevolent outcome. Akashic Records Masters, Archangel Chamuel, we ask that this trapped emotion be cleared. And it's done, Emily. I hope that helps, and thank you so much for trusting me to do this clearing for you. Bora Bora says, please comment after the show is over. It helps the algorithm. 7 or more characters or emojis would be greatly appreciated. Yes, that's true. They help us be more visible out there. So would very much appreciate it if you leave comments after the show. You're very welcome, Emily. Next up, we have Tiffany Teasdale. Oh, hold on. Let me just backtrack a bit. I haven't seen Iron Fire Horse's question, but I see her commenting. Okay, I got your question. Okay, Tiffany Teasdale. What clearing would be most beneficial for Tiffany in this moment, please? Excuse me. Is it chakra blockage? Okay, show me, please. Oh, this is for her. Solar plexus. Mhm. Tiffany, what I'm getting for you is a blockage in the solar plexus. So I was wondering if I got burpy a few seconds ago, and I thought it was just because of the clearing that we did previously. But they're telling me, no, this is for Tiffany. So usually when I burp, it's a sign for me that there are issues with the solar plexus. Wow, solar plexus. Okay, what trapped emotion can we clear from Tiffany's solar plexus, please? Show me. Is it worry or nervousness? Nervousness. Okay. Is this from this lifetime? Okay. The trapped emotion that I'm getting for you, Tiffany, is nervousness. And they're telling me that this is from this lifetime, not from a past lifetime or from your ancestors. So I'm not going to go too much into the records for this. And I'm seeing the number five. Is this when she was 5 years old? Or was this 5 years ago? So they're telling me this was around 5 years ago where you felt nervous. Do you need me to go deeper or no? Is it something that we can clear now? Okay, they're telling me that this information is enough to clear the nervousness energy. Tiffany says, yes, please clear. Okay. Again, it's nervousness and it's in your solar plexus. I request the clearing of this nervousness trapped emotion from Tiffany's physical body, her energy body, in all timelines and all lifetimes in the past, present, and future for Tiffany's highest good, the highest good of all, the most benevolent outcome. Archangel Raphael, we ask that this trapped emotion be cleared. Good. And it's done, Tiffany. So thank you so much for trusting me to do this clearing for you, and I hope that helps. Okay, last for this round is Iron Fire Horse. What can I do to get over this cough and laryngitis? Why is this happening? What can I do? And yes to a clearing if possible. Thank you. Okay. Irene, has this been chronic for you? Like, has it been ongoing for a long time? Because I'm getting that part of the reason why this is happening is because of a soul contract that you have. Okay. And I'm going to use cards for this. What soul lesson are you trying to learn from this experience? Okay. What soul lesson is Irene trying to learn from this experience? Oh, it was from COVID. It could be like a long COVID syndrome or a symptom from that. But from a spiritual perspective, we're going to try to ask what is the reason. Okay. Oops, did I get disconnected? I am back, I believe. Hold on. Okay. What is the purpose? What is the soul lesson for this, please? This one. Okay. Oh, is this what Irene is trying to learn? Okay, Irene, I got you. And you're telling me that I just came back. Okay, thank you so much, everyone, for letting me know. Whenever I get disconnected like that, the comments stop. Ping. Until when is Mercury retrograde? Anyway, the card that I got for you is honesty. This is something that you're trying to help with. Are you also involved in studies regarding like long COVID or some studies regarding it? Because I'm getting that this honesty has something to do with learning the truth about this condition that you have. So it might be like a soul contract to help the doctors around you to figure out how to cure this for other people or for yourself as well. Is that what it is about, masters? Trying to get to the root cause of this disease or this condition is what I'm hearing. So you're helping your doctors in many ways to find the honesty and really learn how to cure this. And again, oh, Iron Fire Horse is saying, I know I haven't been to the doctor yet. LOL. Only the tests at the pharmacy. Mhm. It's definitely up to you if you want to go to the doctor. Um, yeah, but you might end up helping them when you do, and you can also ask for their opinions regarding that. But again, it's up to you, Iron Fire Horse. Okay. Iron Fire Horse is saying I'm supposed to be seeing one or two soon. Okay, great. Because I'm getting that the soul contract is very much connected with a doctor or a medical professional. So you are helping them out as they help you. It's a two-way, it's a give and take process, is what I'm being shown. So I hope that helps, Iron Fire Horse. And thank you so much for trusting me to do this clearing. Oh, sorry, this reading for you. Ding. So we are at the top of the hour, just a little bit over. So I am going to close the records now. Oops. Again, let's take 3 deep breaths. I would like to close by thanking the masters, teachers, and loved ones for their love and compassion. I would like to close by thanking the Akashic Records masters for their point of view. And I would like to close by thanking the divine source for all the knowledge and healing. The records are now closed, amen. The records are now closed, amen. The records are now closed, amen. Your energy stays with you, and my energy stays with me. So thank you so much again, everyone, for being here and for hanging out with me on this lovely Sunday evening or afternoon for you. I will be back again. This is gonna be like a rest week for me, YouTube wise. But I will be very busy backstage. I will be back again with Diana Balls on Friday. On I believe that's the 28th. We will be doing Galactic Akashic Records readings. So if you are interested in your starseed lineage, origin, or history background, or if you would just want to know your star family, please drop by and hang out with us. We will be doing Galactic Akashic Records readings again. Oh, thank you, everyone. Thank you, thank you, Linda.
Ah, thank you. And please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment after the show. It really helps the channel out. So again,